Hi, this is Mark Frechette from Georgetown County School District, and now I wanted to show you EdPuzzle from the student's perspective. As you can see, I'm inside of my Google Classroom as a student. I'm going to go ahead and click on the video, and you'll see it says EdPuzzle, and it gives the title of the lesson, tells me how many points it's out of as a student. And so now I'll just click on this EdPuzzle split screen. When I do that, it's going to ask me to sign in with Google, and I'll just click sign in with Google. And then it's going to take me to the video. Now for this, I've actually set it up as a teacher to where the students cannot skip ahead and try to click on those lessons. You'll see they get a locked if they try to go ahead and click it and skip ahead. So they have to watch in entirety this 4-minute and 16-second video. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play.
Hi, this is Mark Frechette from Georgetown.
And you can see, and I'm going to go ahead and mute this, but you'll be able to see that those students, as I hit play, this video will go through, and then when it gets to that question, you'll see on this side, it'll ask me what the question is based on the video. So for this, I'm going to go ahead and kind of fast forward this part, so that way we can catch up and you can see what happens at that point in the video. And you'll see that as a student, once I get to the section in the video to where the teacher put in the question, it's going to stop and it's going to ask me the question. So you can see for this one, it asks me which one of these I'm going to choose. And so for this, I'm going to go ahead. I know the correct answer. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this. When I hit submit, and before I hit submit, take a look. I have the option to rewatch up to this point. So the students, if they did not get the answer and they wanted to, a great strategy for them, just like we teach them to reread for information, they could rewatch this video up to this point to get the answer. Once they hit submit, you'll notice it's going to tell them, okay, great, that's what they got, total points correct on this. And then they're going to go ahead and hit continue.
I'm going to show you how this might be used.
And so it'll continue to go all the way up until here. If I try to fast forward, it's not going to let me fast forward. It's actually taking me back to the last question. So again, the students have to go ahead and watch this video to get up to the next section. So again, I'm going to pause this so we can fast forward up to the next section, so that way you can see what it looks like as a student. So again, as the video continued to play, you can see as the student, I get my next question. So this one is an open-ended response. The students would simply just type in their response on this side. So you can see I typed in my response. And again, if I wanted to, I could rewatch this section, or I can just hit submit. Now on this one, it's going to tell me, because it is open-ended as a student, that it's to be graded as the teacher. So again, I can go ahead and I can rewatch it again if I wanted to, or I could hit continue, and I'm going to hit continue. You'll notice that this is going to go ahead and play. And this next one I'm going to show you, and it also tells the students that they have to watch the whole video to turn in the assignment. So this next one is a note. It's for feedback. So again, as we get here, you'll see that as the teacher, I added in a note for the student, or for all students, so that way they do get some feedback. And we'll just kind of wait a second as it gets there, and you'll see that message will pop up just like those questions did. So again, in the video, once it gets to this section, you can see here is a note from the teacher, and it says, the narrator sounds a lot like Tom Cruise. Excellent point. I can, again, if I wanted to rewatch it, I could, or I can hit continue. So when I'm done as the student, it'll go ahead and I'll get the prompt that says you're done, and then I can go to show results. And again, because of this, it shows me that I completed the video. One of the responses was a multiple choice, so it had it was able to self-grade. And then the other one was an open-ended, so that means the teacher needs to go back in and grade it. So again, it just kind of shows me that I'm here. What's awesome about this as the student, and again, as I scroll down through, I can see everything here, and it shows me again what I've got so far. It shows me my score. And the nice thing is again, this is to be graded. So, if I click on back to EdPuzzle and I click on this class, I can see again that under due assignments for this class as a student, I don't have any due assignments. The reason I don't is because I went ahead and I completed this. So it shows me my turn-in date and it says the due date. So if I go back to, again, my Google Classroom, you'll notice that if I click on this as a student, I might need to go ahead and come in here and click Mark as Done. Now it'll say it didn't attach any work, and that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and mark it as done. And now that work is submitted. So it's a pretty cool feature that's integrated into this. And again, as the student, it's cool to see that I've got, again, part of this graded, and the teacher will go ahead and grade those assignments.